FAU will deliver the opening kickoff and we'll get this game rolling. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Auburn Tigers offense will take the first swing of the game. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. Just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding him the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Dances away to buy time. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Fast motion from the offense. To the ground with the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
He'll bring it back. It's Burden. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He turns like that, or why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So the Florida Atlantic Owls offense will have its first possession of the game. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot.
Running toward the tape. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. First and 10 from the 31. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. And now on second down for this offense. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. Back on the field after the break, and we'll start the quarter here on third down. Try to get it to the edge. Hit the gate. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, FAU.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he put an exclamation point on that drive with a 29-yard touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
On the ground, it's Etienne. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Get it out on the screen. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Fires to the middle. Got his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Auburn! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the boulevard. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. FAU has it back as the Owls offense will go back to work. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll go to the toss. At the 45 on its way. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Got room at the 35. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been humming.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'll toss it to the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was closed out by the fantastic 25-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision.
There there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
To the ground to try to move the chains. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback extends the play. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Florida Atlantic 14, Auburn 7.
Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The FAU offense will return to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense.
Afterburner's coming. He's at the 20. And the defense couldn't corral him, and they took it all the way. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely
on 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Burden. Puts him in the spinner and moves on. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Trying to get the corner. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Spins away from the defender. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Toss to the outside. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Back at it to open the quarter with this 1st down play. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. First and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Owls!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
On second down, looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. He's going to pass. And the quarterback is snowed under. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to pass on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He is stopped short on the line to gain. The fourth down try goes awry, and that might just do it. They'll run the toss. Pirouettes through. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll try to get outside. At the 20, he's got space. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Owls! And the stomping has commenced. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Fires and picked off. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll try the outside to the left. Still on his feet at the 45. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese